Hi, how are you doing? Fancy that walk and chat? Let's go. So today's reflection is about qualities, your qualities, and why I've come to the conclusion that we should own them, no matter what the outside world thinks. So before I get into how this really came about for me, I want to give it some context. What do I mean by qualities? Have you even heard that term? You might have come across it in an interview. What qualities can you bring to the table? But what about personally? Do you even go there? Do you think about your qualities, your personal qualities? So I'm going to bring it up on my phone and just for context, give you the definition. Qualities in a person refers to the traits or characteristics that define their behaviour and personality. Positive qualities often include traits like honesty, kindness, empathy, and responsibility, which contribute to a person's overall character and how they interact with others. So that is what qualities are. And the reason it came about for me is I was rebranding this channel, really, again. I say all about it in a little bit short video there, so you can check that out. But I was rebranding again, and I was looking at words I could use that was a bit more authentic. You know, I'd grown on this channel, and I thought, what can I use? What words? Started writing them down, and I started to say thinking out loud. So this is called reflections out loud. I was saying thinking out loud, and then I even put down overthinking, and I thought, ooh, that's, especially as I'm a mindfulness teacher, can I really say overthinking? You know, overthinking is such a bad thing, right? Society says don't overthink. Mindfulness says don't overthink. But I thought, you know what? That's who I am. I'm a deep thinker. I like thinking deeply. That's why I've branded this channel for women who think and feel life deeply. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to shy away from it anymore. I want to really embrace who I am. I'm 45. Is it a time thing? Is it an age thing? Is it an experience thing? Where you just sort of one day turn around and go, I'm this, like me or not. And I think the thing about qualities is once you start looking into it and getting curious about your own qualities, your personal traits, your behaviour, your characteristics, like that definition just said, you start delving into it. If a trait comes up, a quality comes up, and you like it, then keep it, no matter what the outside world thinks. And if it's something you don't quite like, then try and drop it, because it's not beneficial. So for me, there was things like overthinking, there was being sensitive. Oh, you're so sensitive. Yeah, and? You're an empath. Yeah, and? I feel deeply, I think deeply. That's my qualities. It's a good quality to have. I can feel other people's feelings. So I don't see that. I've changed my mindset. I don't see that as being a negative anymore. I would rather be that person who thinks and feels deeply, who really feels life. I would rather be that person who can see that in others, sense that in others. I'm sensing life. I'm not just autopiloting through. I'm not a robot. And I'm proud of that. And I'm starting to stand in that power of who I really am. I don't know what you think. Is it an age thing? There might be other traits. Put them down. What are your traits that you maybe don't like so much about you and perhaps would like to drop because you want to, not because society says to? And what traits do you want to embrace? Put them in the comments as well. So I just thought this was just a little topic really to bring back empowering you and your life and how you want to live it and how you see it through your lens. Because there's no right or wrong here, right? There's no right or wrong. Your perspective is your perspective on life through your lens, based on your experiences. And our qualities, our traits come from that. Now, we don't have to be that person because of that experience. We can change. If it is a negative, if we see it as a negative and we want to change, we can. It just takes a little bit of time and effort. So the message in this, the reflection in this today is to embrace your qualities. Firstly, know what they are. What do you want to let go of? What do you want to let go of, not society? And what do you want to keep and embrace? Not just work, you personally in your life. So I'd love to hear what you've got to say on this. Reflect with me. Thanks for watching. Much love. Bye for now.